Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Palantir stock, and especially after hours trading. We've seen Palantir climb right now up over 4.4%, nearly at $16. Was Palantir saved by the most recent news we're going to be talking about here in just a second? And what does the future hold for Palantir Technologies? Now, remember, holding support levels at about that $15, people were starting to lose a little bit of confidence in Palantir, wondering if it was going to drop down and lose that support zone. But with this influx, especially into the AI industry, will Palantir reclaim some of its recent swing highs? We're going to be talking about this. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe for daily videos. I can't thank you guys enough for supporting a small content creator. And of course, I'm not a financial advisor, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. Let's pop it up on the screen. You can see Palantir Technologies right here close at 1530. Now, Palantir was holding a little bit of support here. If we kind of zoom in on the hourly charts, right here, lost that support, came down here to the 13s, at the 14s, and right now is getting a little bit of an influx. Right now, after hours is at basically $16. Market cap hanging out at about 32 billion. Exactly what did happen with Palantir Technologies today is that they are growing right now. And even with this after hours trading that we've seen, it's going to be interesting to see how does Palantir really react to the next market trading day, and how is Palantir going to basically trade in terms of volatility and price action. But nonetheless, we've had over 1.2 million shares that have been traded after hours here, and especially with that, this could possibly be from the news from Nvidia. Now, Nvidia absolutely smashed their earnings post-market. They had Wall Street analysts that were predicting at 207 per share for earnings per share and revenue metrics of about 11 billion. Nvidia comes through, drops the mic literally, and reports revenues of about 13.5 billion and earnings per share of $2.70 per share, up 429%, and it's up nearly over 6 billion in net income compared to last year, and that's even up multiple hundreds of percent. Now, what you have here, especially with Nvidia, a catalyst and one of the top leaders, a blue chip stock in the AI industry. Remember, they're working on their H100 chip and especially trying to group those together to basically create one of the most powerful AI chips. What we're seeing right now is some trickling and confidence coming back into some of these other smaller cap tech stocks that are involved with AI. We're talking about Palantir, we're talking about C3.ai, and we're seeing that right now with Palantir growing after hours. Now, of course, I'm not a financial advisor, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm just giving you guys research, giving you guys the data. That's why it's Data Dispatch, and letting you guys make your own financial decision. But one big catalyst too that we saw from Nvidia is they announced a $25 billion buyback in stock, and this is sending Nvidia especially at these all-time highs. We see Nvidia growing to over $500 a share right now as we speak. It'll be interesting to see what happens during the actual trading day. But with that being said, we're seeing Palantir starting to gain some confidence back into itself. And with that being said, Palantir also did announce their own buyback program when their last earnings came out. Remember, Palantir really was in line with their earnings. That's when they dropped here from this $20 up here down to the support level of 15, and it's now trying to reclaim and build that foundational support at that $15. But remember, they announced a $1 billion buyback of their common stock. Now, there's many details still yet to be released about this, but you see some of these tech companies are actually growing and being able to afford buyback in their stock. And one great thing about Palantir is, even though we've had a decrease in the price, we've talked about, is Palantir really in this kind of buy the dip situation? And the reason why is because the business and the fundamentals behind Palantir, especially with their AIP, which is their artificial intelligence platform software that is growing, has a lot of credibility behind it and a strong reputation. Reason being is because they have established these long-term governmental contracts that are even diversifying into more public companies and not just government-based companies. So you're starting to see them evolve more, getting their feet wet in more areas and starting to earn revenue. And one great thing about Palantir is they are profitable. So interesting to see there, and especially it'll be exciting to see if Palantir can try to reclaim those price targets pre-earnings when they were in line, and could that have been helped from a basically Nvidia smashing their predictions for their earnings and smashing their earnings report. Now, with that, we could also see, of course, the other side. It's important to know there could be a cool off here. Remember, Nvidia is hitting all-time highs. It's up multiple hundreds of percent per the year. A cool off could happen at any time. So this does come, of course, with some risk if people are taking these long-term bullish and really buying these stocks at their all-time highs like Nvidia. But one thing about Palantir is it's not at all-time highs. Right now it's at $15 and it was just at $20, nearly down 25% just over here in the last few weeks. So the fact that you have strong confidence coming back into the AI industry, will it hold? And especially with Nvidia not even being able to keep up with their supply metrics because the demand is so strong, still being able to smash those earnings. So I think this is a great milestone and accomplishment, not just for Nvidia, not just for Palantir, C3.ai, but for the whole AI industry as it advances. So if you guys enjoy this video, please like it. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out and take care.